Welcome, everyone. This is the NEHA Mentoring Program orientation. I have it scheduled to go for about 30 minutes. If we go over, that is absolutely fine. If you can stay on, it will depend on how many questions you all have for us. So once again, my name is Heather Folker. I am the Director of Membership and Credentialing here at NEHA. Um, Once again, this program is being recorded. We will circulate this out to you all later on. Feel free to post your questions in the Q&A during the presentation. We will attempt to answer them either right there or at the end of the program when we get to the Q&A portion. If we don't have enough time or don't have the answer for your questions during this 30-minute orientation, I promise I will get back to you afterwards. Now I want to pass this over to Michelle Samaritim, who's going to walk you through some of the important details of this program. Michelle?
Thanks. Hey everyone, so happy to see you there. I'm Michelle. I'm here on staff with NEHA. I'm part of our membership team, and my role for the most part is to try to help you as members navigate all the wonderful world of opportunity that NEHA has. And part of that with us is this mentoring program. You are part of this wonderful pilot program, which is our newest offering in support of NEHA's mission. And our mission is to build, sustain, and establish an effective environmental health workforce. And well, that's you. Developing a mentoring program is key to unlocking the full potential for our members. You're part of this environmental health workforce, and we're looking at providing some targeted guidance, enhancing skill development, and fostering this culture of mutual growth and support. You'll see some of the anticipated benefits of the program here on the slide. They align with the goals for this program, which is giving back to the profession, engaging you as environmental health professionals. I want to build a robust community in environmental health, increase the opportunities for you all to stay connected together, and foster professional development and ensuring knowledge transfer. And so Heather and I are here to be able to engage with you to provide tailored support to allow you as mentees and mentors to be able to build this for personal growth and mutual benefit. So excited for how this is going to progress forward with you. So as you look at the folks that are dropped their name and where they're from in the chat, you might be wondering a bit more about who is participating in this program alongside of you. And that, well, NEHA membership is a requirement. So thank you for being a NEHA member. You'll see that, yeah, one of your benefits. We aim to bring in this pool of diverse participants. We wanted this program to be able to represent all aspects of diversity. And so that would be geography, employer type, your gender, your expertise, and definitely years of experience, because environmental health is this broad spectrum, and we wanted to make sure that you were representative of that. Our mentors are experienced professionals in environmental health. We requested that they have 5 or more years working in environmental health. And from those who chose to answer this call, we have academics. Nearly everyone is a registered sanitarian or a registered environmental health specialist, a lot of them with the NEHA credential. We have environmental health directors. And we also have 1 or 2 retired environmental health professionals who still want to be able to stay engaged and help you as the emerging environmental health workforce. Now, you as mentees, you are individuals who are beginning or this mid-career in environmental health. By coming on board and applying. And for this, you've expressed an interest in exploring career progression, and you really are looking to be able to get professional advice and guidance to help you along the journey. And that everyone here has at least completed an undergraduate degree, and quite a few have received that degree in environmental health or one of the complementary professions along with that. Now, our matching process for this program was thoughtful. Matching mentors and mentees isn't always as easy as it sounds, but we followed a process that was designed to try to best align your goals, your needs, your strengths to ensure this productive and fulfilling mentoring relationship. You were all asked to apply by August 21st. And in that application, you were asked about your years of experience, where you are currently working, and probably more importantly, the top 3 areas in environmental health in which you want to focus. That was complemented by why did you go into environmental health and what motivated you to apply. Mentees were asked if they had a preference for the career stage of their mentor, be it a peer, an established professional, or somebody who's a senior professional or retired. Everyone asked about their education. Like I said, everyone has an undergrad degree. Their preferred way of communicating, because we all know we don't all communicate in the same way. Ideal meeting frequency, and that your personal definition of program success, which is really what's going to help guide you going forward as to what it is you want to achieve over these next 6 months. And then we also acknowledge the special needs of any of our applicants because we wanted to make sure that we were an open society for anyone that wanted to participate. Pairings then were matched by primary areas of focus, by the mentor career stage, and time zone wherever possible. So that would make it easier for you to connect and communicate with each other. Now here you see just a quick representation of the timeline for what we're anticipating over the next 6 months. This program, starting now, right, is going to go through the fall of 2024 and early into the winter of 2025. So throughout these next 6 months, you're going to be set up to meet individually and develop and work towards these mentoring goals. And as always, Heather and I are here to assist you. Always feel free in this process to reach out if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions. Again, this is about you, so wherever we can help support that, we're so looking forward to doing that. And because this is a pilot program, and thank you for coming up and being part of this, you should anticipate us reaching out to you for a little bit more feedback than we normally would in an established program. We're going to be looking at a midpoint survey and a final evaluation survey in March. We might even be chatting with 1 or 2 of you during the process because we want to make sure this meets your needs and the needs going forward. Your feedback's much appreciated, will help us determining if this becomes a recurring program, which is our true hope, and will let us know how to tweak it a bit more in the future. Now, there are some expectations for you, as with any program, just to be able to make sure that it meets our goals and yours as well. So you and your paired mentor-mentee begin interacting. We request that you both meet at least once a month for at least 30 minutes. We're also expecting that since this is a NEHA membership benefit, that you are required to be a NEHA member throughout the course of the program. Our hope really is that you stay with us, but at least for the course of the program, we want to make sure that you're a member. And as you engage, there are some expectations here that's going to help this program and this process along. We're looking that you maintain mutual respect, honesty, confidentiality, and professionalism with each other and with the cohort as a whole. We're expecting active participation in all the mentorship activities and opportunities, both for the mentor and the mentee. We're looking at hoping that we all establish clear lines of communication and be responsive and flexible. Determine the best meeting way for your interactions. We know life happens around us, so that's where that flexibility comes in. Clear goals. Mentors and mentees should prepare for their meetings in advance with readings or topics to discuss or other activities. So this makes that time, that half hour, as productive as possible for all involved. And that timely response. If there is something that we need from you or that your mentor mentee does, punctuality during meetings, follow up where appropriate is definitely appreciated by everybody. And that, again, the evaluations, the program feedback that Heather and I will be reaching out to you for to assist us with evaluating this program for the individual and for the group as a whole. And as always, Heather and I will stay and remain here to assist you if you encounter any questions along the way. So the thing now is, where do we start from here? You've been accepted. You're here at our introductory webinar. So we ask that you review the codes of conduct and both the mentor and the mentee guides. It's helpful for you to read both of them. And they can be found on our webpage, neha.org/mentoring program. We'll drop that in the chat. We'll also get that to you via email. And if you haven't done so already, introduce yourself to your mentor, your mentee. This only works if you know who each other are. Mentees should complete part 1 of the self-reflection and evaluation worksheet before the first meeting and share it with their mentor. You should have received this when Heather sent out that pairing email, which I'm presuming that you got because you're here today. And that this worksheet is intended to help mentors get to know the mentees better so that they can prepare for your discussions and how to guide you along on this program. We'll have a bunch of resources for you. Again, we don't want to leave you here alone. We want to make sure that we're, as NEHA, as supportive as possible. So we've also set up a mentoring group in Community. Community is our members only forum. It's kind of like a private listserv just for environmental health. We set up a private group within that just for folks within this program so that you can chat with each other, ask questions, share resources. You've received an invitation to that earlier today, should be in your email. If you have problems accessing that, let us know. We'll go behind the scenes and try to figure out that technology to make sure that you're able to be in there and participate. We'll also be sending out optional trainings and virtual meetups throughout the 6 months so that still you don't feel like you're alone, that you are paired as mentor-mentees, but you're also a mentoring group that we can learn from each other. And always we're here to be able to help with those questions. And since Heather did that and that she knows a lot the answers to some of the questions, I'm going to let her continue on to the FAQs.
Thanks, Michelle. So I'll go ahead and answer some of these frequently asked questions for you all, and then we'll move into your own questions that you might have for us. What platform should I use for my meetings? So this is really up for you and your mentor mentee to decide. Obviously there's a lot of options out there for you. Some of the most popular for virtual meetings are Zoom and Teams. It can also be as simple as a phone call. If you happen to be in the same location or the same city or area, I'd always encourage meeting up in person if that's a possibility. What happens or if we're having communication challenges? So if you're having issues getting a response from your mentor or mentee, try reaching out in another way. For example, if you've been emailing them and you're not getting a response, try calling them. You should have their phone number from that welcome email that I sent. You can also reach out to NEHA staff, such as myself or Michelle, and we can confirm that you have the correct contact information. Or we can also check and see if there's alternate contacts for the person. If you've tried all of these things and still are not getting a response, just reach out to Michelle or I and we'll assist you. What if my NEHA membership expires? So as Michelle mentioned earlier, your participation in this program is contingent on a continued membership with NEHA. So if you have any questions or any issues with renewing your membership, just reach out and we will help you with that. Can I continue working with my mentor following the completion of the program? Absolutely. We encourage that. We hope that the relationship that you build within this program is a lasting one that you and your mentor or mentee want to continue. So we encourage that and would love to hear at the end of this program if that is something that you are deciding to do. Can I participate again next year? So we do encourage mentors to apply again next year if this program continues. However, in order to create space for new mentees to participate, we ask that mentees refrain from applying to participate in the following year. Mentees can participate every other year if desired. All right, so that concludes our frequently asked questions. So I am gonna open it up and see if we have any other questions that you might want to post. You can do so either in chat or in the Q&A. I don't
Right
see
now,
any
Heather, I don't
yet.
see any questions in Q&A. I think people are still discerning that, though some questions are coming up in chat. So
Okay.
let's see. Robert's saying he has not used this platform for meetings. Shall he assume that everyone is all muted at the same time? I think that had to be with today, so.
Yes, and
if-
I did answer that saying that, yeah,
okay.
right now everybody is muted, so that you can go ahead and just type in your questions. I do see one from Zanata. When does the program start? So the program starts right now. We encourage you to set up those meetings with your mentor mentee as soon as you can, and try to get those reoccurring meetings set up with them as well. Be sure that all mentees are looking at that self-evaluation worksheet and getting that completed before that first meeting. Will there be any group meetings with mentors, mentees, and yourselves as facilitators? Yes, we are planning on doing that. We are going to have some topical based meetings, and we might even tap into some of our mentors to help us lead those discussions. So look for those coming up. And those are optional meetings, of course. Will you be holding a meet and greet at NEHA AEC for those who are attending? I think that's a great idea, Michael. That's something that we will put on our radar as we begin planning the AEC in Phoenix. That might be something we can incorporate into the first timers event. I know everybody's schedule gets so packed during AEC.
We have an anonymous attendee who sent a text message to their mentor, but the mentor has not yet responded.
Okay, I am gonna put my I will put my email address in there.
Done.
Oh, great. Awesome. So please reach out to us. We will assist you with getting a hold of that person.
Did we have each other's backs? We said we'll support you. We support each other.
Michelle, what do you
I
think about
don't see
sharing
anything else
ours?
coming in.
What do you think about sharing our screen and showing people that community page? For those who aren't familiar with community yet.
All right, let me see if I can pull that up. Share screen. There's something else that looks like just came up in the Q&A while I'm doing this.
All right.
Looks like it's that. And you should all be able to see my screen. Let me get rid of this. Yes?
Yes.
You're good?
Yep.
Okay. So your community may look slightly different only because I have a few more groups than most do. But if you come into your My NEHA, you need to sign into your My NEHA account, and you'll be able to come on into community. You should have groups along the side. What you'll be looking for is the mentoring program. You've all been made members. So if you come on down here, you've got the ability to be able to post, ask questions, post resources, give us some likes. So a few folks have found it already. So it works like any other listserv, just really easy. And that if you're signed up for the NEHA Daily Digest, you'll also get regular updates of what types of things may be posted in there. This is a value add, not required, but we're hoping that people will find this very helpful in order to be engaged or ask questions or give each other support or let us know what successes that you're having or challenges, and that, you know, part of being communities to be able to support each other. So that's why we've established this. Questions about community? Doesn't
All
sound it.
right, great. Well, we can go ahead and wrap up early. You know, as we said, we are here to help you. So you have our contact information. Feel free to email us or call us if you have questions, or post a question in that community group, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Heather, there was one more question. Alex is asking, do we have an app?
Oh, we do not have an app. The community platform has an app. So you can go ahead and download that. Michelle, do you have directions on how to download that community app?
The community app would be Tradewing. Full disclosure, I do not use the app. So if you go to your app store, go ahead and check that out. If you're still finding issues, let us know. And actually we'll crowdsource that answer to see if other folks are doing that.
Okay. Yeah, I have the app. I haven't used it very frequently. I guess I'm on my computer too much. So, but great question. All right. Well, thank you, oh, there's some more questions just popped up. Yes, there will be a recording, Sandra. We will be circulating that tomorrow. And
Are we going to drop that in community, Heather?
yes, we are going to be posting the recording in community. We will also have it posted on the web page as well. Once again, here is a link to our web page for the mentoring program. So the resources are posted on that web page as well as on the community group. And our contact information, let me put mine in here. There's my email. And then Michelle, would you mind dropping in yours, or putting up that last slide again?
And I just dropped the direct link to the community group, which should be helpful to you. You just still need to be logged into your MyNeha in order for that to work.
Yeah.
And that slide should be it.
Great. Well, thank you, everybody. I look forward to working with you in the next few months. And once again, we're here for you. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.